What's up, everybody? It's Grim. Welcome to my stream today, where I'm just like, I'm not, it's not a show. I don't specifically have something to talk about. I want to come on here and talk to you guys and connect because it's been a few days. I wanted to come on here and connect with you guys because there's a lot been going on. So I want to come on here and talk to y'all. I got my belt. The GTS World Heavyweight Championship. Sent to me by Paul Willis, which I super appreciate. And it's like, it's such a nice belt. Like, I don't even want to use it on the show. You know what I'm saying? We just got a new YouTube title. And if you guys saw, tomorrow, we are going to have, on GTS Wrestling, one of the biggest unification matches of all time. And it's going to happen during the day. Because, we can't have people interfere. So a lot of people aren't available. Therefore, they can't interfere. Therefore, we're going to have a fair fight. It's not going to be one of those big matches with a lot of people around the ring because nobody's available during the day. But that's good because then nobody can interfere. Everyone's been banned from the yard. I know that they're all at work. Are we getting Vince versus Vlad? Okay, so that's the big thing. We announced it today on the Silly Super Pop channel. I put out a short, and I actually just posted it on Instagram and TikTok. Vince Series is back, bitch. What's up, Katie? My girl Katie's here. I'm going to make her the mod. And if you act up, she will time you out. So, do not. Do not aggravate Katie. Katie is now a moderator for the channel. All right. There you go, babe. Okay. So, yeah. Katie will time you out if you be a bastard. Don't spam. And if you want to interact and you want your question answered, super chat. That's the way to go. Okay, so that's the big question is all the lolcow stuff. I'd rather talk about the lolcow stuff on the lolcow channel. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like the lolcow news should be talked about on the lolcow network. And I could go on people's shows. I have host roles. So tonight, I don't know if there's going to be nerds or not. So that I'll say because I don't know. I was all prepared to work last night, and then they said there was no stream. I don't know if there's a stream tonight or not. That's the one thing I very much dislike about the lolcow universe is the communication. Nobody tells me anything. It's like, things just happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's so annoying. Like, where, okay, now we get this person. Okay, now we get that person. Okay, now, you were supposed to know this. You were supposed to know this. You were supposed to know that. I was? Well, nobody told me any of this. That's my biggest thing. It's just, fucking tell me. And the thing is, I was supposed to go to Texas. I was supposed to be at the Fat Camp thing. I wanted to be at the Fat Camp thing. I had tons of fun things planned at the Fat Camp thing. I had fights set up at the Fat Camp thing. And something very, very, very terrible transpired that I cannot be out of my home right now. Okay? And a lot of people are like, oh, Grim's lying, Grim's scamming. Like, go fuck yourselves. Because you don't know what's going on. And the thing is, I can't fucking put it out there. I don't tell every fucking thing about my life. Like, if I could talk to Michael and Keemstar privately, I would tell them what's going on. And with a promise that they would never put it out. And I would trust them, obviously. I know that they wouldn't. But, when they call me about what happened, like, I'm on the fucking air. Thank God I knew I was on the air, so I didn't start saying things. You know what I'm saying? So, again, I'll go on lolcow tonight. I don't know what show. I don't know if Nerd is going to be on. Yes, exactly, Jesus Christ. My daughter is more important. And the thing is, like I said, they don't understand what's happening. They don't understand the brevity of the situation. But Michael and Keem both have daughters. And when I finally am able to catch up with them, probably after Fat Camp or whatever, and actually talk to them, they'll understand. And it's not that, like, I'm trying to save my job or anything like that, like, trying to wiggle out of it. Like, I told them straight up, like, even before Fat Camp, I was like, I didn't want to quit lolcow when I was about to quit lolcow because I wanted to go to Fat Camp. Otherwise, I probably would have left a month ago when they were all jumping down my throat about not knowing it, the things that I was supposed to know that nobody fucking told me. You know what I mean? I was pissed. I was ready to, fuck this. I was going to leave. These fucking guys yelling at me. It's one thing if Michael and Keem came to me and said, hey, but every time Michael and Keem came to me, they came with respect. You know what I'm saying? And, hey, you fucked up. Okay, at least they came to me with respect. I got these other chuckle fucks yelling at me like, who the fuck are you? And honestly, dude, it's honestly good that I'm not there. I saved their lives. Because if they got mouthy with me, you know what would have happened, bro. I can't control myself. I can't control myself. I would fucking attack somebody and you know it. Okay, so let's talk about my show. Let's talk about GTS. Let's talk about the last episode of GTS had anonymous threat make their debut. And people were freaked the fuck out about them. I think it was awesome that they were there. It's again, I'm not gonna be freaking out to the point that they are like taking over. It's not like it's a real thing. It's part of our show. You know what I'm saying? And we're their characters. They're part of our show, and we're excited. It's not a realistic thing, a real thing like E Money Millie. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like, so a lot of people are like, well, what's going on? What's going on with the E Money Millie? Is it real? Is it a work? Like, well, again, sometimes things start very, very real. And then sometimes, even though it's not one of those things that I would ever do in my real life, but for you guys and for my pocketbook, sometimes we do what's best for business. And it's like, remember when the Young Bucks and CM Punk had that real life fight? And then it kind of boiled down. And then instead of making matches out of it after everybody cooled off and worked it out, they just actually fucked off. Like, you could have made so much money with a CM Punk Young Buck feud, but they didn't. I said, you know what? Fuck it, E-Money, let's go. Get back here. Let's fucking go. Let's do this. So now we're going to have a title match tomorrow, and it's going to be crazy. So, Jason, what's up, bro? Like I said, I don't know if I know if I'm even going to be on that show anymore. I don't know. So, like the last thing I said was like, when I was on Lolcow live and they, they called me or whatever, I said, apologize. It's fucked up. This is a bad thing for me. And, if I'm fired for this, I understand. This is fucked up. I'd be pissed off if, Ice-T Curtis bailed on Gramamania when he was the heavyweight champ. You know what I'm saying? Like, number one, I didn't realize I was that important. Like, it's nice to say, oh man, I didn't think anybody would fucking care. I thought they'd actually be happy I didn't come. Adam Mirren, hey Grim, now is it possible if you guys get in GTS wrestling team with Uno Mystery for a super show, Uno in the main event? Adam Mirren, thank you, Adam, and thank you, Jippo, appreciate you. I don't know if that's feasible, Adam, but we can look into it. There was another one, I think. Yeah, Jerry Vlogs. Thank you so much, Jerry, for the 5. Super appreciated. Where was I? What was I saying? I forget what I was saying. Anyway, okay. The curtain attack in my head. I know. The thing is, I was so hot. I got so fucking hot, and I opened it just a crack, and now it's blowing in and knocking me the fuck over. I forgot what I was saying before I checked the excited to see where GTS goes with the mystery team. Right. Oh, like E-Money Millie, like I said. So, now we're having title matches, a big title match, and then the winner faces me at Gramamania, which is going to be crazy, Okay, I'll answer this one because valid. People say, Grim, you gained some weight back. Yeah, dude, it's hard. Jippo, been a big fan, watching since 10 years old. 8 years later, I'm still watching, enjoying making every video you post. Thank you for making my childhood. Thank you so much for the 2, Jippo. Really appreciate it. Okay, yeah, so that's the hardest thing about, your weight. Like, I got sick over the winter. I wasn't going to the gym. I was sick in bed for a month. I mean, I was doing things, but at the same time, I wasn't. You know what I mean? Like, I was laying around. I was too sick to work out. What's up, Scooter? Thanks for the 5. My week's going horrible, unfortunately. Yeah, my weight fluctuates. It always has. I feel like my body just wants to settle around 280, which is what I'm at now, which sucks because that's 40 pounds over what I was. I got down to 233, and now I'm like 285. So I was like 40 something pounds I gained back. And it's like, oh, that's frustrating. But it like over 2 years, I was dieting and then like last year when I went through the breakup, like I started getting back on it again. And, I started losing weight again. And then me and Kay started hanging out and going on dates and stuff. And then it's like, oh, yeah, I'm going out for ice cream with my girlfriend rather than going to the gym by myself. You know what I mean? And it's like, it's what happens when you're in a relationship. It's life, but I'm safe with Katie and she doesn't mind if I'm chubby. You know what I'm saying? So like, I just want to be healthy. I want to be able to beat people's ass. If I'm too fat and I can't breathe and I can't get up and I can't walk and I can't get off the floor, like, yeah. But, I'm still pretty athletic. I'm still beating some people's ass. It might be a little bigger, but come summer, and that's the other thing. Come summer, I always lose weight once the summer starts. Once the nice weather and I'm out in the ring a lot more, we're back training. We used to train once a week and we don't train in the winter. Again, laying in the house ordering a cheesesteak. You know what I mean? It's like, oh yeah, all summer long on Tuesday nights I'm at the gym training. Tuesday nights in the winter, it's snow, wind, and I'm ordering a DoorDash cheesesteak. It is what it is. But guys, I thank you so much for being here. I thank you so much for the super chats. I got something cool I wanted to show y'all. Now, usually we use discount code GRIM at wrestlingfigures.com to save 10% on all of our action figures. And this, I don't know if is going to be sold there or not, because this is like not a WWE Mattel or a AEW Jax. This is a completely different company. It's called Zombie Sailor Toys. And this is my Uncle Double J. And you guys know that me and Double J are buddies. So therefore, definitely wanted to get the Double J. He doesn't have a Mattel Elite. He did get an AEW figure finally, which is crazy because this figure was announced long before the AEW figure, but the AEW figures came first. However, the AEW figures are modern Double J. This is classic 90s WWE, WWF Double J. So I'm hype as hell to open this and hype as hell to make some clips of it so I can send them to Double J. I got to go on Double J's podcast. That's what I gotta do. All right, here we go. The thing is, it's like I would love to, collab with people and go on podcasts and stuff. There it is. And it's like, whenever I do like wrestling podcasts and stuff, it's like I get these people that argue, and it's like, and I try to communicate and I want to interact with you guys, but like, you don't know if they're serious. Like, are you fucking trolling? You know what I mean? And it's like, and it pisses you off. And it's like, I can't interact with these people. Like, how am I supposed to explain wrestling to people if, like ring psychology? Grim, teach me ring psychology. And then I start teaching them ring psychology, and they go, "You're stupid. That's dumb." Well, you asked me a question. If you don't like ring psychology, then fine. But don't call me dumb because I taught you something that's just a fact. All right, there's the Double J. Look, and he comes with the two heads. I think I actually like this face the best. This is the best face. And it's like elite. It goes with the elites. Ooh, he's got cool little sunglasses. I'm like holding it down. You guys can't see. Smart. He's got the cool little Double J sunglasses. I used to like his Memphis music. I hated Double J. I was like 14, 15 when he was like in WWF feuding with Razor Ramon. And it was like, I couldn't stand him. I wanted to jump through the screen and beat him up. And once I got a little older and wanted to get into the business and started understanding how the business was, because at the time I was just a little mark, I said, man, the way he used to make me jump through the screen and want to attack him, what a good heel, And then I became a huge fan of Double J. And I know he's had a tumultuous time and people have their opinions, but I think that my opinion is Double J's awesome. Ain't he great? That's a sick figure. Look at that. Actually, I might like this face. With the hat off, it looks way cooler, actually. Got the frills on the boots. I like it's actual glitter painted here on the front and on his legs. Like it looks really good, but at the same time, it almost kind of makes it look like if it was me making this, I would have left the glitter off only because it looks like a double J figure that my daughter tried to customize. Like other than that, like it looks legit. It looks like it could have been made by Mattel or Jazzwares. But the glitter makes it look cheap. Makes it look like my 6-year-old put some glue and glitter on it. Still looks badass. It's still gonna look awesome on the shelf. I'm not disappointed in the least. I'm just saying if it was me, I would have left that off. All right, let's see. Let's put on his Ain't He Great hands. What's up, guys? Thanks for being here. Wait, how does this go? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. That's the other thing I don't like about like third-party toys is I feel like they don't stay together. So I'll tell you guys why I don't do Raw reactions anymore or SmackDown reactions anymore. It's because again, it's frustrating to me and it makes me mental. Now, I would much rather watch live. You know what I'm saying? Sit here and watch Raw, like I'm sitting there watching it. But at the same time, like I struggle to get through it. Like I like to record it and then fast forward through most of it. I like to watch the guys I like and the segments I care about. There's way too many commercials. There's way too much stuff that I don't care about. There he is. Old Double J. Ain't he great? I love it. Fantastic figure. Good job, Zombie Sailors. Like the thing is I there's too much. I love pro wrestling, but a lot of the nonsense on WWE and AEW right now is unwatchable, in my opinion. And it's like, and then if I post something bad on Twitter about WWE, they jump down and throw, you're an AEW guy. And if I make fun of AEW, you're WWE. And I'm like, all right, I don't care about that. I like both federations and I watch both federations and I'm going to call it the good and the bad on either federation. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it sucks. Where the fuck is Gunther? Here's the thing. When I watch 3 hours of Raw or 3 hours of SmackDown and I got my phone and I'm tweeting about it and I'm trying to see what's happening. Hey, Money Archery. Hey, Grim, keep up the good work. Thank you, Money. Thank you so much for that 10. I appreciate the fuck out of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to keep up with what's happening, watching the show, paying attention to the Twitter, paying attention to anything other surrounding, and you miss one little thing. Like, oh, I didn't see that segment backstage, and then everybody jumps down my throat. You're not a real fan. You don't watch the whole thing. You missed that part. Like I'm can't watch the whole fucking thing. If you guys do, that's awesome. I'm glad you love it and have the time for it. I can't anymore. I can't. It frustrates the hell out of me. Unless it was amazing. If it was amazing, I'd just, man, you know. No, Gunther doesn't have a match for WrestleMania. Like, Gunther retired John Cena. Gunther retired AJ Styles. And now we're heading into WrestleMania, and Gunther doesn't have a match. There's another thing. I didn't understand why they didn't just hold off on the AJ Styles Gunther till WrestleMania. So yeah, Muhammad, like reacting to the important stuff, right? Which is like, yeah, what I'll do. And I'll put shorts here on the channel, a big return I react to, for sure. A big title change, absolutely. And I do. A lot of times, though, like if I just react to the main event, maybe something happened earlier in the night that I didn't see, and then my opinion becomes wrong because I didn't see one of the facts earlier, and it's I get fucked up and I just get aggravated. So like I said, I just really, honestly, at this point in pro wrestling, the big stuff that happens, that's what I'm going to be talking about and doing reactions. That's why I don't do Monday Night Raw reactions anymore. Even like the pay-per-views. Like WWE pay-per-views used to be 7, 8 matches. And if I talked about each match for 2 or 3 minutes, it made a good 14, 15-minute video. Nobody watches review videos anymore like that. It's all, everybody goes live as soon as the event's over. Everyone just goes live. Nobody makes reaction videos anymore. And then on top of it, it's like, it's 4 or 5 matches on WWE. It's like I feel like it's not even enough to talk about. It's like and because of the 4 or 5 matches, only 2 of them were a big deal. You know what I'm saying? So, um, it's just one of those things that I still enjoy watching wrestling, but at the same time, if I want to shut it off, I'm going to shut it off. Like the AEW, man, the AEW pay per view, everybody said it was great, right? There's a lot of returns and whatever, and it probably was good. But the pre-show battle royal was so dumb it pissed me off, right? And I appreciate that, Peter. that pre-show battle royal on the AEW pay-per-view Revolution on Sunday night pissed me off so bad. It was an over-the-top rope battle royal, and it started outside the ring, and a lot of people didn't get in the ring for minutes on end. Like, get in the ring, dummies. Like, what are you doing? Like, psychological wise, I can't lose the match if I don't ever get in the ring. Yeah, but you can't win it either. Psychological wise, why am I wasting my time and energy fighting on the outside where eliminations can't happen? And then it's like you're watching the match, it's like, oh, they're only outside because all these guys want to do their flips and jumps. And it's like, you could do your flips. No, actually, you can't do your flips and jumps because why would you jump and flip to the outside in a battle royal? Just have some psychology. It was like the end of the Royal Rumble, the end of the Women's Royal Rumble. Sol Ruka went to go do her flippy twist stunner gimmick, but on the outside, she would have gotten eliminated. Like, what were you doing? Like, it made no sense. I just want my wrestling to somewhat make sense. It doesn't have to be 100% on the nose. Maybe you can poke a hole here and there. But it was like having a ladder match and they're fighting backstage. You know what I mean? I mean, like, guys, the belt is out in the ring and up in the rafters. Why are you fighting and hitting each other with food and catering? You should, psychologically, you should both be having a fucking run to the ring to get the ladder. As soon as you hit them with the fucking pie, run to the ring. It was so dumb. It was so dumb and so frustrating. So like I said, and then it's like, and then I sit there and say, God, that was bad. And I'm like, fuck you. Your backyard wrestling sucks. Like, that's not a criticism, retard. That's not going to fix AEW. That's not going to make AEW better. Saying that, well, you make a crappy backyard show. Like it's so frustrating trying to communicate and interact with dumbasses. You guys are awesome. I love being here and talking to y'all. But goddamn, going out into the world on Twitter, God, those people are insufferable. Hey, happy birthday, Droxy. Appreciate that. Appreciate you watching. Appreciate you being here. Garg quit GTS. That's why Garg wasn't around. He quit because he got mad at Jimmy Controversy running his mouth. I want Jimmy Controversy versus Garg at Grimomania. Wouldn't that be funny? What up? So I think that the creative on both shows sucks. WWE creative sucks. It's too safe. But like, I get it because everything today is whitewashed and safe. So it's like, I get it. AEW, like, AEW, it could be so good. They could be so good. They have all of the talent, all of the guys, all of the ability, everything they need to be a top federation. And then they do dumb things like a syringe through the face. It's a Texas deathmatch. What did you expect? Go fuck yourself. Don't do a Texas deathmatch then. Like this isn't torture porn. Like, you know, the thing, all right. I ran a wrestling event. It was called GTS When Worlds Collide. And we had 6 matches on the show, and 5 of them were GTS matches, and the crowd was into it, and we posted them on YouTube, and you guys loved them. And then the 6th match was the main event. It was Jimmy Controversy versus Mikey Anarchy in a death match. And it was bloody, and it was gory, and the audience was uncomfortable, just like that dude that was cringing when MJF was sticking a needle through Hangman's face. And he's like, bro, sure, I love a bloody brawl. Give me a bloody brawl. You know, hit each other with chairs, throw tables. I love that ECW 90s style. You know? But syringes? God, can't you just do a back body drop on some thumbtacks? Like, that's a Texas death match to me. Some thumbtacks, you know? Like, I don't like cutting. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, barbed wire is all right. Like, if you're gonna cut, like, use barbed wire. You know what I'm saying? Like, uh, but like when they just start like slicing, like that's crazy. You know? um, yeah. Grim did book E Money Millie versus Ice T for Unification. It's tomorrow on GTS. Tomorrow on GTS on Silly Super Pop. Subscribe, tap the bell, and turn on the notifications because not only does that match air tomorrow, we're filming it tomorrow afternoon when nobody's around, but then tomorrow night we'll be live with a stream, you know, to recap what happened that day. So, guys, again, I thank you all for being here. I thank you all for watching. If you guys have a super chat, if you guys have a question, you can highlight it with a super chat. Otherwise, you know, I will answer questions as they come. I want to show you guys something else that I got that was really, really cool. Really, really cool. It's Transformers. I know you guys are more wrestling fans. There we go. We got Swoop. G2 Swoop, which is awesome. Hey! Hey, Grim. It's SR Strong and Ready 98. Daryl. What's up, Daryl? Look at that. Look at that. Isn't that sick? G2 Swoop. Now, this is crazy because they made, you know, G2 Transformers of the G1s, and then what happened was they never made Sludge or Swoop as G2s. They were supposed to in these colors, and then they were never, ever put out. And they never made G1 reissues even of them either. But they finally made them in studio series, and I'm glad they finally made them in recolors. I've only waited 40 years for these figures. It's only 40 years, no big deal. But we finally got them. It's kind of like the green, I'm sorry, the orange diesel. Orange Hasbro diesel up there that I waited 40 years for. That Hastel toys finally made. I love the Hastel toys. I wish that I could get all of them. He makes a lot of them, and they're badass. It's like he's got like Mark Marrow, Waylon Mercy, like, you know. So I'm trying to just buy the characters that mean a lot to me, you know. But like I want like Bastion Booger. I want the Sergeant Slaughter. They look badass. So, guys, thank you so much for being here. Thanks for watching. I guess, you know, go down and check out the toy room. Whoa. So I guess while we're here, while we're streaming, I might as well do some work on my toy room, because that's like the hardest part about doing toys and stuff is arranging the toys and stuff. And like, so I was setting up these shelves, and then I forgot to put the risers in, and now I have to redo them. What's up, Droxy? Thanks for the 2. Grim, I appreciate you so much. You are the GOAT of YouTube. Eat it, yeah! Hell yeah, the GOAT of YouTube. What do you think of Brock versus Oba at Mania? I'm hyped for that, honestly. I'm hyped for Brock and Oba at Mania. Oof, wait, hold on. Is that better? Yeah, it's better. Okay, but here's the problem with that stipulation and that match. The problem with that match is I think that Brock Lesnar is going to win. And people are going to be pissed. And why do I say that? Well, it's history. If you look throughout the history of WWE, like, remember when Seth Rollins fought Randy Orton? Like, that was like, oh yeah, you know, Randy is the established guy, and Rollins is the new up-and-comer. And Randy should put him over. And then he did it. Randy won. Got a super chat. Yeah, from Darrow. I had a question. Where did the Iwitz Dalton chant come from? Because I have been watching old GTS videos, and it just came across my mind. I know I heard from a TV show before, but I don't know which one. Daryl. I love it. And I love that you sent to 20, because then I can tell the full story. Grim vs. Danhausen, the death match at Mania. Hell yeah, Chop Suey. I'd beat Danhausen's ass and put him through a table. That little, he's the size of my leg. All right, so I'm going to stop and thank you, Daryl. I'm going to tell a story of Iwitz Dalton. Okay. So very much that was a time when I was doing action figure reviews, Ebenezer Middlesdorf. And, you know, the wrestling would be once or twice a week. I think we were doing it 3 times a week. And, you know, Dalton was on the show, and we used to call him Susan Boyle and all that kind of stuff. You know, because I was always roasting him. Ebenezer would always roast people. And Ebenezer would always coming up with songs, parody songs from TV shows or the radio or you know it, whatever, you know. So what was, ew, it's Dalton. Dun, 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 dun. Ew, it's Dalton. Dun, 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 dun. So it's actually, hey, it's Franklin. It was from the Franklin show. Hey, Grim, been around since the trampoline super scene days. Still have my original DF shirt. Hell yeah, Jerry Vlogs. Thank you so much. I appreciate the hell out of that. So, yeah, so that was an Ebenezer Middlesdorf was singing Hey, It's Franklin one day and was like doing like a figure review. And I forget who he was saying ew to, but Ebenezer was singing ew, it's Bam Bam or whatever. And then that turned into ew, it's Dalton. So, I mean, you go find the Ebenezer video where he's singing like ew, it's Big Show or something. I don't know who the hell I was singing it to. But Katie, that's funny that Franklin was your fave, and then we all know what happened there with It's Dalton. All right. Back to shitting up some figures here, folks. We're live here tonight, folks, here on the Grim Experience channel. We're going to be shitting up some figures. We're going to be going to the gym. We got a lot happening here. And you know it. You just keep it right here, folks, on live. Right here with the Grimster. And who remembers when Grim had a match against one of these guys? Which guy in Grim's hands here did Grim have a match with? Such an overlooked match, too. Everybody forgets it even happened. It's like, that was real, right? There was, like, matches against TV people that I did during the pandemic that even I forget happened sometimes. Like, you know what match nobody fucking remembers ever happened? Grim versus Superhuman. You know Superhuman? The guy that goes, fuck this shit for the juggalos and juggalettes. You guys all know who that is. Bro, I had a match against him. Where is it? Like, what did it just get buried in some kind of weird algorithmic ending? I don't know what the fuck happened, but isn't that wild? I fought It's Dalton. I fought Superhuman. It's Dalton. Who remembers, oh, Stone Cold Steve. What's his name? Oh, Stone Cold Austin Aries. What? Excuse me, I'm hacking. Dies. Why am I dying? It's the fucking dust. I have fucking allergies. I have the worst fucking allergies, you guys. And this is what happens. I fucking choked to death. Yo, you guys remember Keith Lee? Me neither. Bring back, we are best friends. We are best friends. We are best friends. Best Friends Championship Wrestling might have to come back because the way YouTube and everything runs their guidelines, we were almost there about bringing We Are Best Friends back, and then we were luckily saved. All of a sudden, when Elon Musk bought Twitter, that changed everything. All of a sudden, we were allowed to be bastards on the internet again. Isn't that weird? All of a sudden, he said, it's Twitter now. We can do what we want. We could bring back all the old horrible words we used to say that we were allowed to say and then we weren't allowed to say. And, yo, it's Uncle Rowdy. You guys remember Uncle Rowdy? Yo, why is, that's another thing with WWE. Can you guys tell me why Uncle Rowdy and the Wyatt Six are jobbers? Somebody make that make sense? Who the fuck is this guy? I don't know who the fuck that is. We got, who the fuck is that guy? This is like the jobber shop. Why am I setting up the jobbers that nobody knows? Oh, I know. Because the characters everybody do know I play with. Oh, you guys want to do a figure rumble? Look who's over there. Cocoa in a coffee can. Who wants some cocoa? Who wants some hot cocoa? Yeah, baby. We got some hot cocoa right here on Grimm's Toy Show. And we also got Stephanie the Kid. And then we also got, hi, kids. It's your old buddy, Super Cena. Who remembers? I'd say a lot of people would remember Hi Kids, Super Cena, more than they remember who the fuck those are, right? Who the fuck are those guys? Whoa. Who the fuck is this guy? He's wearing the $1 million belt. Oh, I remember him. That's Cameron Grimes. And there's Tyson O'Neil. And then there's this guy. What's the fuck's his name again? Stay hyped. Mojo Riley. No, I met Mojo Riley. He was actually really cool. Get up there. I hate when they don't fucking stand. Stand, you fucker. God. We'll put fat fuck in front of him. Now he don't go nowhere. And then we got Titus Worldwide. Oh, hell yeah. What's up, Daryl? Oh, let me make sure I didn't miss anything. 2012, I was watching you, Shane Dawson, Bart Baker, Angry Grandpa, and McJuggernuggets. Back then, YouTube didn't give a shit what kids watched. And that's what always becomes the problem, you know? And then, you can't do that, you can't say that, nah, 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 nah. Thank you, Daryl, for that. Appreciate it so much. And the thing that's what I'm saying. Like back with YouTube, a lot of those channels now. Let's see, Bart Baker, does he still make videos? Shane Dawson's, he still make videos. Angry Grandpa, you know, Michael still makes videos. McJuggernuggets, like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, even does Michael still make videos? He puts out one vlog a week. He does LolCow now. You know what I'm saying? Like LolCow's his thing, you know? And that's where, like, I didn't want to get sucked in to where I'm only doing LolCow because, like, yeah, Michael and all those guys, they're on, like, live in Queens and they make big money. And I'm on, like, one of the midnight shows and I only make a couple bucks, you know? And that's fine. I was totally fine doing that. But, like, they want me to they have all these expectations on me like I'm on the main show. Like, and that's what I'm saying. I was surprised that they were even upset that I wasn't coming. I thought they'd be like, oh, thank God that fucking Grimm's not coming to beat everybody up. Like, I just know I would have been hauled out of there in handcuffs, and that they would have, one of them would have went to a fucking hospital. But again, you know, the reason I wasn't able to go was a legitimate reason, and it's not a legitimate reason that I could put on the internet. I'm not doing that. I will tell Michael and Keem personally. I do trust them with the information. They are business people that I trust. But I don't trust putting it out on the internet, and I don't give a fuck who likes it or doesn't. You know what I'm saying? It's Michael and Keem are the only people I care about. So, and you know, that's what I'm saying. And I don't give a fuck who likes it. So, the thing is that's what I'm saying. I had to make a decision based on things that were happening in my life that for me and my family, you know, and unfortunately I have to be here. I can't travel right now with what's going on. Nah, I'm a bad guy now. Go fuck yourself. Thank you, JC. I appreciate it. Thank you, William. I appreciate it. And that's the thing, like I said, a lot of people, you know, appreciate me. I feel terrible. I told everybody on live I would make it up. I said, look, I'll make this up to you. You know, Nick was like, oh yeah, we got to get Grim punished. Like I was supposed to do punishments on nerds and stuff. And I'm like, okay, I'll do my punishments. You know, I'll make it up to them. But I think I'm fired. I don't know. And again, am I fired? I don't know. Is the show canceled? I don't know. People messaging me like, someone said your show was canceled. I was like, oh, it is? Okay. That's no communication. is the biggest issue. And then, like I'm saying, when they were like, "Oh, don't text me, we're busy," like, okay, well, I'm not gonna give you my full everything. I'm just gonna say, "Hey, look, I have a situation. If you want to talk to me about it, call me not on the air." You know what I'm saying? Yeah, if they have a Fourth of July thing, and like I said, I'm not going to commit to it. I'll just say I would like to show up, and I may be there. We'll see, because obviously I can't commit to thing but that's the thing. I think anybody in my position, like I'm not the only person to even not make it. Guess who else didn't go? Lisi. And like it crazy to me because she was having a meltdown about everybody else not going, but I was like, but wait, she's not going either. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Everybody jumps down everybody else's throat. I feel like to take away the heat on them. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's not what I'm doing. I just take accountability. Like, yeah, I fucking can't, and it sucks, and I'm sorry. Let me make it up to you. That's how I am. That's the person I am. I will just be saying I can't do it. Yeah, Nunzio, it was way too much wrestling. I even think you're talking too much. Raw and SmackDown should be 2 hours. No. Raw should be 2 hours. There should be no such thing as SmackDown. Raw should be 2 hours. There should be no such thing as SmackDown. There should be like a Saturday morning recap show. and and then there should be 3 hour pay-per-views. Yeah. You only need 2 hours of wrestling a week. I can't watch wrestling all the time, every day. I want to see the best of the best. There's a lot of people that are featured on television today that aren't the best. Why are they on television? Well, they have a lot of hours to fill. You know what I mean? And it was like, there was a time where it was like, oh, we have too much talent for just 2 hours of TV. Let's make 4 hours of TV. Then it was like, we have too much talent for 4 hours. Let's make 5 hours of TV. And why is there 2 nights of WrestleMania? I hate it. It should only be one night. One night for 3 hours. That's it. The best of the best. Not fucking everybody. So, I'm fine with a pay-per-view every month. Like again in the beginning, I did think it was overkill, but then I started thinking about it, and it's like I'm fine with a pay-per-view every month. It's something. It sucked when you had to pay for them every month. You know what I'm saying? Like, but now it's like you pay for the app and you get it for whatever the price of the app is. You know, uh, it used to be, dude, pay-per-views 20 years ago were $60. That would be like $120 today. Would any of you pay $120 to order a WWE or AEW pay-per-view? No, you wouldn't. But we all did back in the day. Yeah, Katie, me and you are a dangerous couple. Especially if the both of us together. Oh God, there'd be problems. um, yeah, it sucks they put it on ESPN because then it feels like you're paying $30 for the pay-per-view every month. And the best part about March, is there's no pay-per-view for the month of March. You're paying for the app for nothing. Yeah, the Royal Rumble is going to be 2 nights. I guarantee it. Royal Rumble is honestly the only one that would make sense for 2 nights because 2 Royal Rumbles in one night is a lot. But at the same time, I still think 2 nights sucks. But it's the only one to me that would even make sense for 2 nights. Now they're going to have 10 matches at WrestleMania over 2 nights. They used to have, when I was a kid, WrestleMania was 9 matches. The first 5, 7, 10 WrestleManias had 9 matches. We don't need 2 nights, bro. Again, there was a time a few years ago where there was so much talent. It was like, oh man, we need 2 WrestleManias. Now there's not enough talent for 2 WrestleManias. Having a 2-night WrestleMania means having 2 WrestleManias. WrestleMania number 1 and WrestleMania number 2. You know? CM Punk 2011 is better than CM Punk 2026 from SR Strong and Ready. Daryl. Goddamn right, Daryl. I feel like the thing that, again, Punk was anti-establishment. Punk was, anti-management. And now Punk is a WWE kiss ass. And people see that, you know, and people feel it, and people get upset by it. People are like, you're a sellout now. Like, what used to be the voice of the voiceless? What are you now? You know. Yeah, Attack Slug comes over every week. We do Perplexing Pixels. It's on his channel. Yeah, I'm still cool with Marksman. Um, what I'm not cool with is what happened with the brewery. GTS Brewery Brawl. We were gonna do a show. Yo, what's up, Louie? We were supposed to do Brewery Brawl Part 3. We had such a good show last time. So much hype. But, the venue didn't approve it. Corporate didn't approve it this time. And it's because wrestling's crazy. We had a heist. We had people running out the front door. It was chaos. But, people trying to fight the guys going out the door. It was wild. It was wild. I'm just assuming that corporate was like, we don't need that many people. We don't need that much liability. We can just have comedy night and still be successful because they're a successful place. So I'm guessing that's what happened. I appreciate you guys being here. Again, super chats will be answered. If you guys want to see some of my toys or something, you super chat it and I'll go show it to y'all. I was trying to set up my shelves. I fucked these up earlier. I was standing here doing it, and as soon as I stand up and start doing the shelves, then that's when someone sent the super chat for a good story, and then I like to sit and tell this story. So we got, who's this? I don't even fucking know. Who the fuck is that guy? A lot of these guys that I'm putting up on this shelf are, who the fuck is that guy? So we got, this is Justin Gabriel. PJ Black is his name now? But that's from when he was in the Nexus. You're either Nexus or you're against this. Stand! God, I feel like all these figures want to lean forward. You guys remember my match with Rich Swann? No. Me neither. The only thing I remember about my match with Rich Swann was being like, oh God, he's going to do the 450 splash on me. And I was like, it's Rich Swann. It'll be fine. And then, it got fucked up and we had to do it again. And I was like, oh shit. But it's crazy that, again, my match with Rich Swann had very little fanfare. Nobody cared. What the fuck? He was a top guy. Yo, Daryl! Let me read that comment. They get the Ziggly Wiggly guy up here. I just put up these guys here. Rich Swann, Ziggle Wiggle, Justin Gabriel, David tongued it in his ass. Okay, let's see what Daryl has to say. Daryl! I was there last night. I was kind of scared, not going to lie, because I've never been in that atmosphere before, as I don't usually attend live shows like that or all. So yeah, Daryl was at the Brewery Brawl, and yeah, it was crazy. I was kind of scared. He's like, I've never been in that atmosphere, right? It was wild. It felt didn't it feel like you were in the fight? Isn't that cool? I think that's fun. I would love to do something like that again. Oh, man. So, let's see. What figures are next? So, I'm guessing, probably, I'll put this one up next. This little, so you get these are like spice racks. You can get them literally anywhere. I think I got these at Burlington. They do sell them at Walmart or Target, but they're way cheaper at Burlington. And then, my friends, you set up your figures like so. And then they won't go falling over, which is cool. Matt Hardy version 1. Bro, some of these figures... What the fuck happened to his legs? What the fuck? What the fuck happened to his legs? Fuck out off the top! Matt Hardy! This fucking went flying. Bro, Like I said, I love my toys, I love my action figures, but I feel like I just have so fucking many that they go falling. Remember Dom Mysterio's debut? He looked like that. Ah! Bro, the way he looks so different. Who the hell is this? I don't know, but he has an elite. Oh my god! Stand, jerk. Fucking dickhead. People are pissed. People are pissed. Trying to get this idiot to stand. There we go. Okay. We got Daivari. Remember Daivari? Yeah, me neither. Oh, look at who we got. Who wants to fart with Elias? We got a liar up there. Whoa! Tucky! Tucky! Who remembers Tucky? Tucker from Heavy Machinery. I actually got to hang out with him at the WWE Performance Center, which was so cool. And then we got... Ugh. Who is this? I don't know who this is. Oh, I remember. Ew! Velveteen Dream. Ew. Alright, next shelf. Next shelf is set. We got the disgusting Velveteen Dream. Right into the trash. Then we got David O'Tongue in his ass. And how about this? My autograph to Dave. Cactus Jack, Ringside Collectibles exclusive. Discount code Grim saves 10% at WrestlingFigures.com. And I need to hang this one up on the wall. Over there. Over here. There we go. I got... Okay. Like, the thing is, like, when I put it on the wall, I want to hang it somewhere safe. You know, that nobody's going to bump into it. I guess I can put it right here. I guess it'll be safe right here. That's one of those figures that, like, I would never sell, you know? I would hold on to that forever because, like, Foley, he autographed that for me personally, like, and not like I just met him at a show and he didn't know who I was. Like, he signed that for me for entertaining his kids because back in the day, his kids used to watch these videos. And I think that's cool as fuck. That, like, because I grew up watching Foley and then his kids were watching me, you know? Like, that's fucking badass. Like, if I had to say anything, one of the coolest moments of my entire career was being front row at NXT TakeOver with Kid Behind the Camera and Mick Foley waving at me and Michael going, yo, Mick Foley's waving at you. And I'm like, he's like, bro, how cool is that? Mick Foley's waving at you. I'm like, that was a really cool moment. That was a really cool moment. All right. Get my Matt Hardy back up there. All right, now we're moving on. Oh, I got to get my David O'Tongue in his ass here. Brett O'Live is in here. What's up, Brett? True legend. Thank you for recognizing me. What's up, Brett? And Brett, you're a legend too, brother. Hell yeah. Like, you know, it was one of those things where it's like, you know, I'm starting doing all this shit. And I'm like, of course, you know, I'm not going to be the top action figure guy forever, you know? And I was always excited to see who's going to be the up and coming figure guys. And the thing that I love about all the figure guys that came up is like that they're all cool with me. My Damn Toys, Brett O'Live, Wrestling Stage Creator. They're three of my favorite people. I watch all your videos. I watch all their videos. You guys are cool. Oh, thank you. Because, like, I know they all like me, you know? Like, I appreciate that. Because then there's, you know, there's a couple dickheads out there like, Grim. I don't want to name names, but if I didn't say that I was cool with them, you probably know who they are. But no, that's because there's a lot of figure guys out there. And I'm not saying that because they might all love me and I just don't know it. You know what I'm saying? But, there is one that doesn't like me. It's okay. Not everybody's cup of tea. I get it. Okay, back to the figures. So, I'm trying to set up all these figures. Guys, if you guys want a super chat to ask a question, I will answer it. And the bigger it is, the more details I go into. We got about 5 more minutes, so get those in. I'm going to bounce out of here in about an hour. And if you guys want to look at any specific toy or have something dug out, again, I'm trying to take myself out from this mess, trying to survive in here. You know, oh my God, what the fuck? Look what I found. I found some Ultimates. The Great Buddha. Where did this box even come from? I got this box over from Memphis's house the other day. Like, this is a badass X-Pac. Like, I forgot that I even had this. And it comes with a Build-A-Fucker. Was that John Cone? That's gotta be Cone! Okay. So, let me take you guys down and show you the Transformer room while I put my Transformers away. Because I have these guys. And the other one. Swoop. So yeah, so guys, if you've been watching GTS, tomorrow we're having a unification match. E-Money Millie versus Ice-T Curtis for the legendary YouTube title. It's gonna be huge. It's gonna be a big fucking deal. And the match is gonna be something like you guys haven't seen in a while. I don't want to say before, but in a while. We're bringing you guys something that you haven't seen in a while. And I'm hyped for you guys to see it. So don't forget to subscribe to my other channel, Silly Super Pop, if you're interested in some smash, smush, smush, fuck, I can't fucking talk. If you're interested in some smash mouth fucking wrestling. Okay. I gotta rearrange the shelf to get these shit heads on the. That there, and that there. The Pony Gamer! Why does organizing rooms look so messy? I mean, not trying to be an asshole about it. Bro, it is a mess. It's like a fucking bomb went off in here. I don't know why. Look, thank you for the 5, but like, look at my Transformer room. Like, it's just, I got boxes everywhere. It's like, the mess is what takes me forever because it overwhelms me and it slows me down. And I'm like, oh my God, where am I going to put this? Oh God, where am I going to put that? Oh God, I have too many fucking things. And then I'm like, sometimes I just want to escape. You know what I mean? It gets frustrating. So 1 like equals 1 prayer. You know what I'm excited for from this series? The Lio Kaiser HasLab that's coming out this year. I'm excited for that. I probably want that for Christmas, Katie. Okay, so again, we got about 2 minutes. So if you guys got a question, get that super chat in because I'm going to get out of here. I got to get to the gym. I'll be going there. I usually do a workout. And again, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what my status is on the other situation. Keep your eyes on it. That's all I can say. Keep your eyes on me. You know, there will be updates at some point, and you'll all know. Right now, I'm as clueless as you are. So if you guys want to join GTS, hit my Twitter DM. They're open. Although I do forget to check them a lot. Once I get... Thank you guys so much again for watching. Grimomania is going to be on the other channel. Grimomania is going to be filmed in like 3 weeks, which is crazy. WrestleMania is only 4 weeks away. Gunther doesn't have a match. Why doesn't Gunther have a match? People were saying he was supposed to fight Rey Mysterio, and then Rey Mysterio got injured. Okay, there's 100 other people that Gunther could fight. Does LA Knight have a match yet? How about Gunther and LA Knight? Imagine Gunther retires Cena, retires AJ Styles, and then LA Knight beats him at WrestleMania? Who's going to answer Vince Series Open Challenge? I don't know. Who's going to open Vince Series? Who's going to answer Vince Series Open Challenge on GTS at Grimomania? Vince just posted a video today. Sent it to me. I posted it on all the channels. Holy shit. Vince Series at Grimomania. You know, I want to see him fight. I want to see like somebody who really needs it. You know what I'm saying? Somebody like who's like, you know what? Fuck you. I'm gonna fight you and I can beat you. And I know I can. Whether it's an old school GTS guy, a return, or one of the current roster. You know, we'll see. Guys, like, comment, subscribe, tap the bell, turn on the notifications. And if you're not down with that, I got 3 words for you. Eat it, yeah. Thanks for watching the stream. Appreciate the hell out of y'all. Have a great night, and I'll see y'all tomorrow on GTS for E-Money Millie versus Ice-T Curtis unification match for both titles. My Twitter's at Grimm's Toy Show. Instagram is at GTS Ambassador. I forget what my fucking TikTok is, but TikTok's dumb. Oh, God. You ever get those sharp pains in your chest and you think you're having a heart attack and then it's just a burp? That's what just happened. All of a sudden, a sharp pain. Just a burp. Whoops. False alarm. All right, you guys. I'm getting out. I'll see you. Thanks.